The game will start in about 5 minutes. A minute and a half left in warm-ups, and then we'll do the anthem, and then we'll get going here. Let me know if there's any issues with the quality of the stream. We normally mute it while the music is playing so that we don't get copyrighted.
And your Michigan Wolverines. And now, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you please rise and salute your hats for the playing of our national anthem. All active and non-active military veterans may leave their
All right, the game's going to start momentarily here. Thank you for joining us. right, we are off here. Starting the game, we have Clayton Priel, Asher Connolly, Brandon Stabnick with Tim Lazuski and Sam Karp on D. Wolverines won 3-2 last night, hoping for a similar outcome today. Indiana looking to reverse the score. Indiana wheeling wide, defended by Tim. Battle in the corner, Asher takes it. Backhand chip, gets to Clay. Clay's gonna dump it in, allowing his team to change. New Indiana goaltender in the pipes, as opposed to yesterday. He has a very nice Indiana logo on his pads. Here's Nick Leiter, the long shot sails high. Puck kept in the zone by the referee, but Indiana clears. Nick Leiter's taking it in now. Cody Nielsen with it. Shot deflected. The rebound, they score! It was Jordan Rivera off of a blocked shot from Cody Nielsen. The Wolverines score a minute and 15 seconds into the game to take the lead. Nick Leiter had a good zone entry, moved it to Cody. Cody's shot bounced off of an Indiana player's pad, and Jordan Rivera put in the rebound. A very skilled and tenacious line by the Wolverines here. Indiana with it now. They're going to try to get it deep. They do.
Michigan goal, scored by number 88, Jordan Rivera. On the assist, number 77, Nick Leiter. Top of the goal, 18:44 in the first period. That's Rivera from Leiter at 18:44.
Cody Nielsen in the corner now. Battling Jordan Rivera and Nick Leiter to support him. Indiana gets it now. They're going to try to break out. Indiana coming in with speed. Poked away by Griffin Kieran. Griffin Kieran starting in net for the Wolverines today. Long shot goes wide. Some great goaltending yesterday on both sides. Two new goalies today. Indiana's going to chip it into the zone. Jack White's going to retrieve it. Jack White, long pass, glove down by Fitz, sent in. Veer's going to chase it. Veer Vanderwall behind the net now. Shielding the puck, moves it to Hayes. Hayes Millam battles in the corner. Gets taken down. Dante Munger steps, and Indiana's going to clear it down. Evan Fitzgerald right up to Dante Munger. Pass goes away. Grant, what do you think are the keys for the game tonight for the Wolverines?
I think first thing, the defense needs to be solid and clearing away rebounds in front of Griffin. I think that's going to be a big key. That's how Indiana likes to jump and score goals, by getting shots to the point like that. But great rebound control by Griffin there. If he can do that all night, the Wolverines are in a good spot.
You know,
on the other end, it's going to be capitalizing on rebounds. That's the name of the ACHA, is rebounds.
and we already saw that here tonight with Jordan Rivera taking advantage of a bouncing puck. And that was a great point you made too about Griffin. He was watching film before the game about how he needs to challenge the shooter's angles and take away space, and he's been doing that here tonight so far. Will Friedman up to Burns. Puck stalls along the half wall. Indiana's going to try to keep it in. Big hit by Burns. Indiana picked off by Blake. Blake's going to chase now. Indiana, long pass, stolen by Tim. Tim with the reverse hit in front of the camera. Indiana's gonna chip it. Defended by Sam Karp. Carson Lloyd, a nice backhand pass to the middle. Brandon Stabnick with a pickpocket. Brandon Stabnick reminding us of Darren Helm, his inspiration from the Detroit Red Wings. Long chip out by Indiana, potential icing, and it is. Face-off won by Indiana. They're going to rim it around. Indiana breaks it out, stopped by Asher. Sam Karp with it, wheeling, sends it up the half wall. Indiana with it now. Backhanded to the middle, glove down by Griffin. Rivera battling on the half wall. Good hit by Indiana.
Great rebound control again.
Yeah, Griffin's been very impressive so far today. Definitely been listening to the advice that I've been giving him. Jordan Rivera chips it in to stay on side. Big shout out to all the moms. Hockey moms are the best. The sacrifices that parents make to take kids to hockey, allow them to compete. And I want to give a big shout out to my mom as well. Battling in the corner. Indiana with it now. Nick Leiter takes a guy down behind the play. No penalty. The referees allowing the players to play the game today. There were a lot of penalties last night. 6 penalties against Indiana in yesterday's second period. No penalties so far today in the first 6 minutes. Nick Leiter. Puck's taken away. Semi-breakaway. Here's Indiana. Great save by Griffin on the breakaway. He gloves it down. He was challenging the shooter, taking away his angle. He had nothing to shoot at.
I wonder who taught him that.
Will Friedman picking the puck up and rimming it to his partner, Dante. Dante Munger, despite car troubles, has a good backhand sauce to Vare. Vare battling in the corner. Vare, a future boat captain. Long shot deflected up over the net. Here's Vare again. Vare to Liam. Liam on the backhand. Goes just wide. Fitz tries to bank it off the goaltender. The goalie read it though. Dante keeps it at the point, shoveled towards the net. Indiana's going to circle back, going D to D. Noisemakers coming out as Indiana tries to break it out here. Long pass chipped into the zone. Dante Munger to retrieve first. Stolen by Indiana. The centering pass sticked away. Great high chip out of the zone by Tyler Burns, and Beeffine's off to the races. He's going to beat the icing. Great play and speed by Beefine. Blake Feinstein to beat out the icing. Such a hard worker. He's due for one. He's been battling out there tonight. High chip up. Here's Indiana coming in on the going wide. Easy save.
Again, good rebound control.
Sam Karp picks up the rebound and is taking it end to end here. He's going to dump it in like a good, responsible player. Intercepted by Brandon Stabnick. Does one move, but the puck gets away from him. Indiana chips it out to center ice. Carson Lloyd shoots it. Could have been an ice, but we play on. Indiana. D to D. It's a bouncing puck. They can't control it. Here's Clayton Priel at the top. Long shot tipped. Goes high. Asher now on the half wall, looking for options. He wheels. Saucer pass to Jack White. Jack White does a move, goes down low. Play to Jack White, and the net's off. The Wolverines are upset that Indiana was allowed to change after they knocked the net off. If they knock it off unintentionally, or if it's not their fault, they're still allowed to change. Battling behind the net, Asher Connolly. 1-0 is the score, 11 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in the first period. Jack White keeps it in. Here's Asher looking for the back door. A good defensive stick by Indiana. Clay goes down. Indiana chips it out. They come down. A 2-on-1 broken up. Offside against Indiana here. Good face-off win by the Wolverines. Cody Nielsen looking for Nick Leiter. He lets it sail into the zone. How are we feeling about Nick Leiter today, Grant? He's been hot. He's on a goal and point streak right now. He's been playing phenomenal this season as the Wolverines' top goal scorer. Leiter with it. Indiana reverses and they send it into the zone. You know, one very underrated part of Griffin's game is his puck handling. He does a great job being aggressive and playing the puck with his stick. It really helps out the defenseman. It's almost like having a sixth defenseman in the zone when he plays the puck. Indiana breaks it out and dumps it in. Griffin can't quite control that one. It was too bouncy. Jordan Rivera sends it. Tim gets pinned against the wall. Indiana sends it to the middle. Great save by Griffin. And a high chip out of the zone. It's going to be an icing against the Wolverines here. In the corner. Battle happening. Goes to the point. The shot goes wide. Indiana's going to keep it down low here. They send it up to the point. Can't control it. Here's Cody Nielsen with an opportunity. 2-on-1 for the Wolverines. Cody Nielsen with Fitzgerald. The shot is broken up by the defenseman. Good stick here by number 4 on Indiana. He's a long guy. Gets taken down. No penalty on the play. Referee is really in favor of letting the players play today. Great breakout pass by Griffin to Hayes to Liam. Liam's pass gets taken away. Here's Indiana now. Big step up by Morgs. And a pass to Beefine on a breakaway. Beefine, shot, rebound. And a great save by the Indiana goaltender. A great opportunity for Blake. Blake showcasing his explosive acceleration and speed today to get an amazing opportunity for the Wolverines, but the Indiana goaltender says no. What up? Here's Blake now again, coming in the long shot save. Blake has been buzzing today. He's had quite a few good opportunities.
Crazy what enough out. Yeah, it's
Brandon
a good last
Stabnik
semester.
chips it out of the zone.
For sure.
Reversed by Indiana.
How's living with Liam?
Good pass
They're,
up
like,
by
talking
Indiana.
to
The
him,
backhand
ball.
goes wide.
Yeah, no, he's great. He's what frat? Teak?
Here's Tyler Burns up the ice. Long shot. This isn't Iowa. Tyler Burns, known for his long goal against Iowa, shooting it from the blue line and scoring, or from the red
The
line.
counter for how many times Avello brings up Burnsy's goal from the red line. And that's off.
The net does appear to be off, but Griffin, being a good guy, puts it back on.
One of the greatest guys. Just don't ever put in non-organic jam in front of him.
Yeah, he only eats organic, only things that are from the earth, all natural. That's how.
Great play with the stick.
And I heard that's why he's grown so tall. He was my height last year. Indiana keeps the puck into the zone. High slot shot, save made by Griffin. Another great save. Puck's cleared down the ice. It doesn't have enough juice. It's not going to be an icing. Indiana
The ice was not in great shape this morning.
picked off by Cody. Cody's coming in now. The long shot just wide.
We have to call that the lighter shot. How many times he has.
But I'll tell you, when Leiter hits the net, it's very difficult to save. Sam Karp, the long shot. Saved by the shoulder. Indiana coming in one-on-one. Defended by Tim. The late shot. Save made. And a rebound saved by Griffin again. He has been challenged and has risen to the occasion so far. Puck goes wide. Indiana. A nice move. Intercepted by Cody. Wolverines come down. A good no move by Nick Leiter. Nick Leiter gets pinned against the wall here. They can't clear. Hayes with the long shot is tipped out of play. 5 minutes remaining in the first period. 1-0 in favor of the Michigan Wolverines. Hayes dumps it in. Does Hayes have a brother? Yeah. I believe Hayes' brother is in attendance right now. There's a guy that I saw earlier today who looked just like him. Again, always shout out to the Millam family from Jackson Hole, Wyoming. Beautiful place. Number 7 gets taken down by Morgs.
Hayes, don't do it.
An unfortunate trip on number 5, Morgan Rothstein. Wolverines are going to be on the penalty kill. Carson Lloyd killing with Tim. Tim does a nice little move. He's wheeling up the side. Don't let Tim get hot on the rush. Tim still battling. Single-handedly killing off seconds, tens of seconds on this penalty kill. Tim's stick gets caught in Indiana. Brandon Stabnik battling hard now. He gets triple teamed. 4 guys on him right now, and he still survives. Brandon Stabnik doing everything he can. Carson Lloyd gets taken down behind the play by Indiana, but Carson Lloyd comes out of it stronger than ever. Indiana in the high slide. Great save by Griffin. The rebound still bouncing around. It's at the point now. Indiana goes D to D. Long shot hits a skate in front. Will Friedman up to the Indiana point. Indiana taking their time, trying to set something up. Pass across, a good stick, it goes out of play. Great killing by Brandon Stabnik, Carson Lloyd, and the rest of the Wolverines. Indiana wins the face-off. Indiana, number 8, stepping in, shoots high. Puck kept in at the point. Pressured by Sam Karp. Here's Indiana, some good passing. They move it behind the net. Good move by number 11. Indiana moves to the point, going D to D. Long shot. Deflected, it goes wide. Indiana falls and the Wolverines clear to center. Here's Indiana. No look behind the back pass. Good looking pass by number 8. Indiana at the top of the point. 5-on-5 hockey now. Here's Morgs. Almost gets a breakaway opportunity coming out of the box. Indiana now. They clear the ice. It's going to be an icing here. Indiana's not going to be allowed to change. The referee's going to have to send number 11 back on.
Two minutes.
Asher Connolly with it now. He's buzzing wide, looking like Connor McDavid. Indiana takes the puck on the half wall. Backhanded, kept in by Asher. Asher sends it deep. Indiana moves it to their center. The Wolverines having great pressure right now. Kept into the zone by Morgs. A great keep in. Down to Jack White. Wide. He hits the side of the net. I mean, it was a great play by Morgs to the point to keep the puck in, keeping the Wolverines forecheck alive there. Wolverines almost capitalized. Here's Indiana coming in. The move stopped by Asher. Asher chips it off of his teammate Blake. Wolverines get caught up in a change. Here's Indiana now.
Last minute play in this first period.
Last minute of this period, Wolverines still up 1-0. Jordan Rivera battling, moves to Nick Leader. He has time and space. Moves it to Cody. Here's a 3-on-2 developing. High stick, and he scores! And the referee waves it off. A late high sticking call by the referee, and the goal is going to be disallowed. Jordan Rivera scored a beautiful goal, but it was disallowed for a high stick. Ladies and gentlemen in the chat, please rewind and let us know, was it or was it not a high stick?
You know, if I can have my 2 cents on this,
Yeah, for sure.
I don't think that was a high stick. The rule is that the stick has to be below the top of the crossbar when he tips it. And in that circumstance, it looked like it was above the crossbar, but that might just because Riff's short.
I think it was awfully close, Grant. Let us know in the chat what we think.
And they shouldn't have called it off just because it was so sick. It was such a great goal by Riff.
It was a very beautiful goal, and it was a very late call.
Yes, exactly. He didn't call it off until after the
5
play, already in
seconds.
the back of the net.
5 seconds remain. And that's going to do it for the period.
James. Today, Griffin James would have been 4 years old. So today, to honor the wonderful life of Griffin James, please join us in a moment of silence. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen,
The second period starting momentarily. Second period of play. Long chip out of play. The face-off should be around center ice. Face-off won by Indiana. Liam McCarthy sends it. Indiana sends it in deep, played by Griffin. He's gonna send it around the wall. Long shot, easy save by Griff. The score is 1-0 in favor of the Wolverines. And a goal by Indiana. Off the face-off. Number 4 on Indiana. Walking across, getting a shot with some traffic in front. It goes high blocker side. We have a tied game 1-1. 30 seconds into the period. Sorry.
Indiana goal scored by number 4, John Zack. On the assist, number 9, Andrew Chambers.
Tyler Burns and Jack White playing catch for the Wolverines. Jack White walking to the middle. It's taken away. Here's Indiana now. Indiana chipping it in, defended by Morgs. Puck's played down. Here's Morgs with it. Morgs, a great guy to have in the locker room. He always brings positivity and laughs to the team. Tyler Burns forechecking hard. D to D. Here's Indiana now coming in. Indiana chips it into the corner. Blake to retrieve as the center. He's helping out low. Here's Morgs behind the net. Great stop. I mean, I talk about Morgs' confidence every single day, but he does have confidence. And a fight breaking up between Carson Lloyd and number 19 on Indiana. As I was saying, Morgs' confidence is off the charts. He always makes very good confidence plays. Here's Asher in the corner. Wheeling around. Morgs battling. It goes up. Here's Clay going D to D to Munger. Munger throws it in. Indiana looking to stretch. They reverse instead. Indiana moves it up. Dante sends it across. Indiana with it. The chip intercepted by Dante. Dante cuts, sends it across. It's cleared out to Will. Will Friedman, number 2. Asher Connolly skating into the zone. He gets the puck taken away from behind. Here's Indiana coming down, 2-on-2. Shot blocked by Will Friedman. Dante Munger coming up the ice. I am joined by Division I goaltender Grant Newhart.
All right, enough of that.
Grant, what do you think the keys are for these players if they want to move up to the next level?
Play goalie.
Play goalie, that's great advice. Some good goaltending here today on both sides. Liam McCarthy, Dante Munger with it. He's skating up. Moves it across to Fitzgerald. Hayes now having a great conversation with the Millam family in the intermission. Shot by Fitzy, set up by Liam, a great opportunity. Here comes Indiana. They cut at the blue line, maybe offsides, but it's not called. Indiana. Behind the net is Tim. Tim moves it to Fitzgerald. It goes out of the zone. Indiana goes D to D. They enter the zone. Indiana stopped by Sam Karp. Sam Karp chips it. It goes to the point. Long shot, almost hits his teammate's head. Indiana, one-timer at the point, blocked in front. Indiana keeping the pressure on. Centering pass doesn't make it. Sam Karp to Cody Nielsen to Nick Leiter.
Riv get hurt? No, he's not.
Some confusion at the Wolverines bench, but they escape without a penalty. Tim dumps it in. Indiana's going to send it right back. Sam Karp catches it in his skate. Wolverines get the puck deep. Indiana rim. Nick Leiter's shot goes high. Here comes Indiana now in a 2-on-1 with a hard back check by Rivera. Hard shot misses wide. Rivera with it coming the other way. Great shot through the defenseman, forcing the goalie to make a great save. Tyler Burns to Rivera. He spins and shoots and hits Burns. Burns moves it up to Morgs. Morgs a long shot, tipped, save. Behind the net, Carson Lloyd. Tyler Burns a high shot. Kept in by Beefine. Again, some great acceleration to get to that puck. Indiana shoots it up.
Blake's been playing great these last 4 games now. It's only a matter of time before he...
Indiana hard shot off the helmet of Griffin.
I don't know why I saved that, because he challenged the shooter.
That's a great point.
Azabello Cohen likes to tell us in between periods after we let him goals, just stay square and he'll make the save.
Yeah, and it's, back to the fundamentals here. Wolverines are doing that here tonight. Tyler Burns walking to the middle, a shot, rebound, digging in front. The goalie has it, and it's whistled down. Great shift there by Carson Lloyd, Tyler Burns, and Blake Feinstein. Puck kept in by the Wolverines. Clay sends it down low. Will at the point. The shot's blocked. It goes to Munger. Indiana trying to get it in. Bodied by Munger, and Will comes to the rescue. Will reverses it. Stolen by Indiana here. Indiana in the corner. Will moves it up. Will is back after missing quite a few games for a knee problem. Indiana can't wrap the puck around. Dante Munger ships it out. Indiana keeps it in. Indiana possessing the puck this shift. They have it in the corner. Wolverines trying to get it out here. The chip doesn't get out of the zone. Indiana's going to keep on the pressure here. Down low, the centering pass doesn't make it through. Indiana in the corner. Taken to Clay. Great high chip out of the zone, allowing the Wolverines to get at least someone to the bench. The high chips are always a great play. Unfortunately, the Wolverines can't change their defenseman. No icing as the Indiana player beat the race. Indiana in the high slot. Great save by Griffin. The puck is cleared. Potential icing on the way. Icing waved off at the last second, allowing the Wolverines to change their defenseman. They desperately needed a change. Here's Indiana now. Pickpocketed by Hayes. Hayes with a great defensive play on the back check. Tim is going to clear it out. It's been all Indiana the past few minutes. The Wolverines need to turn this momentum around. Long shot, great save and rebound control by Griffin. Here's Fitzgerald, rips it off the linesman's skate. Hopefully not malicious there. Here's Ver in the high slot to Cody. I want to see Ver shoot that puck. He has a great shot. He had the puck near the high slot. He's got to let one go. Sam Karp, the shot deflected. Ver battling hard. Indiana playing physically here in the second period. 11 minutes remaining. The score is 1-1. Here's Indiana in the corner looking for the high guy. Indiana. Shot, save made by Griffin. Again, challenging the shooter, making some unbelievable saves here. Grant is worried that his spot might get taken the way that Griffin's been playing today.
My spot's gone. My spot's gone. That spot.
I'm talking about the D1 spot. Nick Later gets the puck deep. Indiana, they go D to D. Wolverines regroup and dump it in. Once again, if there's any Hoosier fans watching, please add your favorite Indiana-related fun fact in the chat. We'd love to hear it. I personally don't know too much about Indiana. Wolverines unhappy that it's
School
onside.
of business.
And I believe it's ranked 6, I believe. It's a very
prestigious.
very prestigious.
Mark Cuban is a proud alumni of Indiana University. Pretty
It sounds like it would be true. Puck is iced by Indiana, but they win the race here. Wolverines are upset that there's no icing. Indiana did win that puck race. Indiana at the point. Great stick by Clay to deflect the puck wide. The puck is on the back of the net. It's fished out of there. Clay chips it out of the zone. A great play on the half wall by him. Clay missed the majority of the first semester with a knee injury, but he has battled through and is back this semester. Clay has been a huge piece of the second line, adding grit and skill at the same time. Indiana coming in wide, great save by Griffin. Here's Asher coming in wide, not much support. He says he'll do it himself. Indiana coming out now, 1 against 2 here. Slips wide, good shot, good save. Chipped out, here come the Wolverines on a 3-on-1. Asher can't quite get the pass through the defenseman. Great defensive play by Indiana. Indiana moves it up. Will Friedman to Clay. Clay moves it across. Here's Liam. Liam on his own. Up to Fitzgerald. Battling the corner, Fitzgerald. Liam, a proud member of the ROTC here at Michigan. Puck goes down. Finally an icing. Long shot, the toe save. We got Ver, Liam, and Fitz on offense for the Wolverines here. Sam Karp can't keep it in. Delayed offsides. Indiana coming up the ice now. Indiana, the long shot deflected out of play by the Belarusian. Indiana behind that. Riv to Cody. Cody skating it up. Indiana disrupts the play here. Taken back by Cody. Cody to Leiter. A little curl and drag there.
Toe drag release
That's what they say.
by Bedsy.
Nick Leiter's due. He's gone over a period. He's gone over a period and a half without a goal.
That's unheard of.
Sam Karp coming back to defend. Stolen by Nick Leiter. He's due and he's looking for one right now. Puck poked out. Puck stalls. Move to the other side. It's chipped in. I suppose we don't have any Indiana fans in the chat. I have not gotten any fun facts yet. Offsides right now against the Wolverines. Puck is chipped out of play by Jack White. Face off. Indiana comes out with it. Wide shot, glove
Great
down.
rebound control.
Battling now. Indiana centers it. Tyler Burns is coming out with it. Burns, long shot, thinking it's Iowa. Blake battling hard in the corner. Indiana wheeling it out. They chip it high. I mean, a great high chip. Morgs is interfered with. Here's Indiana. Gets taken out by Blake. I mean, we've been talking about Blake's speed and acceleration. He shows it off there. Back checking to beat the Indiana player to the near post, disrupting the play. It all started from a great high chip by the Indiana defenseman. Indiana had a 2-on-1 developing, but a great back check by Blake. Will Friedman spins and moves it to Clay. Clay battling, it's sent back down. Dante Munger. Indiana takes the puck. The Indiana player gets taken down. No penalties on the play here. Dante Munger skating out with it. Chips it to Clay. Clay coming in 1v2. Going wide. The tall guy, number 4, looking like Zdeno Chara if he played for Indiana. Indiana coming in. And he already has a goal today, too. Indiana player upended. No call here. It was just a hard hockey play going into the corner by Braden Stabnik. Chipped out. No icing. Stabnik on the forecheck. Here's Liam now. Off the half wall. Indiana chips it high, and they're going to beat out the icing. Griffin comes to play it. Rims it on the forehand. Indiana with an opportunity. They try to side it across. A great defensive play by Will Friedman. Will is such a poised defensive defenseman on the team. Will actually refuses to play power play because of how much he's committed to the defensive side of the puck. Indiana at the point now. The long shot blocked. Another opportunity blocked in front by Will. Here's Indiana, another opportunity blocked by Dante Munger. Puck on the back of the net. It comes loose. Will rims it. It goes out. This may be an icing.
Oh, that's slowing down.
But the puck slows down.
Oh, almost.
But the referee, the linesman calls it anyway.
Thank you, Mrs. Regalado.
Grant very thankful for his opportunities here. 1-1 is still the score. 3 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the second period. Battling, and a penalty here coming up, possibly against the Wolverines. Of course, number 29 on Indiana. I didn't see what happened, me personally. Ladies and gentlemen, if you rewind the video on the stream, let us know what happened. 29 going to the box, going to be a 2-minute power play for the Wolverines here. For the Wolverines, they got Clayton Priel, Carson Lloyd, Tim Lazuski, Morgan Rothstein, and Asher Connolly. Carson Lloyd taking the face-off here. Big shout out to Carson's mom and happy birthday, happy belated birthday to Mrs. Lloyd. And a penalty right off the face-off. It's going to be against the Wolverines. We're going to have 4-on-4 hockey. Tim Lazuski called for a trip. Face-off by the Wolverines. Puck moved to Cody.
Lazuski called for tripping. Comment penalty 3:17 in the second period.
You know, Indiana's got to be careful here. The Wolverines scored 3 4-on-4 goals against Dayton. Here comes Morgs, shot deflected high.
Lazuski for tripping.
Here comes Indiana now going wide. Stops up, defended by Morgs. Cycle down, high slot play, missed the net. A great opportunity for Indiana in the high slot, too much time there. Sometimes as a player, when you see too much open ice, you have too many options, it's hard to make a decision. Some pushing and shoving in front of the net, the number 9's getting at it. Ilya Romanov and Cody Nielsen pushing and shoving. Face off, Carson Lloyd spins away from pressure. Carson Lloyd freshly sharpened skates. Not sure if you guys remember last game against DePaul, he had some skate trouble. Asher Connolly gets tripped up by the blue line there.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Asher shielding the puck. Here comes Indiana on a 3-on-2. Indiana 3-on-2. Stops up. Pass. Oh, the backdoor pass. A great job getting it through by Indiana. Indiana goes D to D at the point. It's kept in. Indiana walking in. Number 13. They move it up. Puck's deflected and blocked. Here comes the Wolverines now, 2-on-2. It's going to be a 5-second power play for Indiana here. Ooh, great opportunity by Bedsy. 5-on-5 hockey now.
Indiana returns to full strength.
A minute and 10 seconds remain in the second period of play. Still 1-1 hockey here. Jordan Rivera battling. It goes to the point. Zdeno Chara blocked in front.
Last minute of play in this second period.
Puck's chipped in. Icing's waved off. Blake Hart on the forecheck. Questionable hit.
That's crazy.
It's going to be a hit from behind against Blake Feinstein. Wolverines on the penalty kill. Indiana coach arguing the call. I believe he's trying to convince the referee it should be more than just a 2-minute penalty. I appreciate his concern for his players. To me, I agree with the 2-minute penalty. It was a hit from behind. The player went dangerously into the boards. 2 minutes for boarding.
49 seconds in the second period. That's Weinstein for boarding at 49 seconds of the
Face off, won by Stabnik. Glove down at the point by Indiana. Cody Nielsen and Braden Stabnik. Here's Indiana. Brandon Stabnik had over 4 blocked shots yesterday. If I see Stabnik in front of me, I'm not shooting and he blocks another one. Can you believe it? I can. It's happened hundreds of times this season. Brandon Stabnik eating pucks. And here's Cody Nielsen, one-on-one, short-handed. Does a cut. And he runs out of time.
At the end of the first or second period, we are tied at 1 apiece. Michigan 1, Indiana 1.
1-1 end of the second period. Third period starting momentarily. Third period of play. Wolverines still have a minute left to kill on the Feinstein power play. Indiana picks it up. They're wheeling on this. Flying into the zone. We apologize for the view. I'm going to try to move it. Indiana power play goal to take the lead. 2-1 Indiana. A shot from the half wall and it goes in.
Michigan is at full strength. Indiana goals for number 4, John Zapp. Assisted by number 20, Jake Rock, and number 18.
Good play by the Wolverines there. Here's Clayton Creel, who loses his stick. Intercepted by Stabnik. Indiana coming the other way.
It's using a sack from Rock and Slavin at 1-9 in the third period.
Dante Munger reverses to Will. Will reverses back to Dante. Dante back to Will. No idea. Long shot by a long guy. Indiana at the point. Sam Karp rims it up. Indiana to the corner. One-timer deflected up and out of play. There, Vanderwall. Thrown by Indiana. That's going to be a hand pass. Indiana trying to get it out. They do. Morgs, Chicago native. Anyone knows great places to live in Chicago, let me know. Drop them in chat.
Gold Coast.
I heard Lincoln Park is very nice. Indiana breaks it out. Bear on the back check. Defended by Bear and Morgs together, the two rookies. Bear's gonna chip the puck in. Indiana looking for a quick up. Jack White to Cody. He enters the zone smoothly. Centering pass goes wide. Nick Leiter puts it down for Rivera. Up to Cody. Cody on the backhand trying to find Leiter. Too many Indiana bodies in the front of the net. Indiana on the wall. Wide shot and they score. Number 20 on Indiana drove wide. Beat Griffin, low blocker, far side. Putting the Hoosiers up 3-1.
I think he went off. I think
16-15 remaining in the third period. Indiana up 3-1. Brandon Stabnik gets taken down. Penalty coming up. We'll see who it's on. Likely against the Hoosiers.
Jacob Rock. On the assistant.
Holding by the goal scorer, number 20 on Indiana, taking down the Wolverine captain.
Top of goal. 16-15. That's
Asher Connolly on the power play.
1615.
He has a scary, wicked shot. We'll see if he gets to use it. Carson Lloyd to take the face-off right now. Lloyd, the future PA, wins the face-off, but Indiana is going to clear it down.
Jake Rock.
Morgs, too pressured hard by Indiana, and here's Asher coming up the ice now. Some hard back pressure by Indiana. He's going to stop and clear up some time and space. Morgs moves it up to Asher. Asher moves it to Morgs. Morgs moves it down low to Clay. Clay looking to Asher up top. Asher stutters. Asher needs to walk middle here and get a shot. He moves it over to Tim. Tim rims it around. Back over to Morgs. Miscommunication by the Wolverines. The puck clears. I want to see more shots by this power play unit. They're moving it around fine, but you have to generate opportunities. That's the name of the game on the power play here, especially when you're down. I want to see shots. I want to see people crash in the net. Up top is Asher. Over to Tim. Tim with the hard shot. It goes high. Clay shields it. Moves it up to Asher. Asher with a long shot. Tipped. It goes on top of the net. It goes in the net. A fortuitous bounce by the Wolverines. Shooting the puck, the name of the game. The puck deflected off a skate in front of the net. Hit off the back glass. Deflected off the top of the net. And sneaks in behind the goaltender. The Hoosiers are probably arguing that the Wolverines pushed the goalie into the net. I don't think that was the case. The goaltender was falling backwards, pushing the puck in. Crazy bounces. Once again, the shot by Asher bounced off an Indiana skate, off the back glass, off the top of the net, and then off the back of the goaltender and into the net. We have a 3-2 game right now, folks. Stay tuned. This one's turning into a heater again.
Number 42, Carson Lloyd. Assisted by number 21, Asher Connolly.
Carson Lloyd credited with the goal.
50 of the third period. That's
Blake, Tyler, and Carson on the ice with Munger and Will on the D side.
Lloyd from Connolly at
Will Friedman. Puck stays in the Wolverine zone here. There's a battle in the corner. A little difficult to see, but they're battling. Trust me. Blake comes out with the puck. Getting pressured along the half wall. Indiana moves it across the ice. Long shot right into the glove. Some great tracking there by the sophomore goaltender. Recently called up from the D3 team. Jack White battling in the corner. Rivera there to help. Cody Nielsen moves it to Morgs, who's supporting his forwards on the breakout. A high chip to the front. Nick Leiter absorbs a hit. Nick Leiter dancing through. Long shot, blocker down. Nick Leiter getting pressured in the corner. Indiana's trying to break it out. They have it in the D zone. Jack White's going to send the puck into the zone. No icing. Indiana to break it out again. They ice the puck all the way down. Who's going to win the race? It's going to be Michigan icing. Some questionable song choices by Jackson Leahy here.
Great song. What are you talking about?
It's an okay song. He could be playing more exhilarating music. Evan Fitzgerald, a long shot off the crossbar. The puck's bouncing. A great shot by Evan Fitzgerald. Big hit by Indiana. Some taunting after the play. Fitzgerald hard on the puck. A great forecheck by Fitzgerald. He's been having himself a shift. Puck cleared over into the corner. Indiana. Shot goes wide. Good opportunity for the Hoosiers there. Here's Vare. Sends it out to middle. Long dump in. Tim spins. Moves up to Fitz. Fitz chips it. The puck comes dangerously close to the camera. It's okay, folks. We'll continue the stream. Indiana, a long shot from the point and some contact with the goaltender. Wolverines are going to get a full change of their forward. Face off here, 12 minutes remaining in the third period of play. The score is currently 3-2 in favor of Indiana. Wolverines looking to tie it up late here. Here's Tim looking for a high chip, and he gets it. A great high chip out of the zone, forcing Indiana to reset at the blue line. And now the Wolverines are going to have a controlled breakout. Rimmed around to Stabnik. A couple players running into each other. Sam Karp gets the puck deep on net. Long D-to-D pass. Here's Indiana now. Puck still in the Indiana zone. They go D-to-D. A long pass by number 4. No icing on the play. Tyler Burns retrieves it. Tyler Burns starts skating. I want to see him pick up speed here and make a move. Tyler Burns skating. Hard pass. Tyler Burns rims it around to Will Friedman. Will Friedman, a chip. It escapes the Wolverine zone. Beefine, another active stick because of his acceleration and speed. Again on the back check, wreaking havoc for these Indiana defensemen. Puck to Dante Munger. He wheels. Dante skating out with it. Love the confidence here. Dante still with it. He enters the zone shielding. Puck's deflected wide. Dante Munger, future registered nurse with a focus in anesthesiology. Here comes Indiana. Nice move on a backhand. Centered in front. Puck goes wide. Great play by Indiana there. They couldn't capitalize though. Will Freeman gets the puck out of the zone. Grant, what do you think are the keys for the Wolverines to getting a late tally here in this one?
Rebounds. Got to get hungry in front of the net, just like we did in that second goal. Play gritty, we'll score.
That's a great point. Indiana with the shot. Dante with it. He's going to chip it. Indiana keeps it in at the point. Wheel down. Will Freeman reverses to Dante. Dante can't chip it. Here's Burns. A great high chip again. Nick Leiter forcing Indiana to skate. No icing on the play as the puck was tipped. Jack White's going to keep the puck in. A shot on net, pretending like he's Tyler Burns against Iowa. Long pass is going to be an icing against Indiana. Still line out for the Wolverines. They're looking to score some goals. Jack White at the point. Long shot, a great block. Here's Moritz. Another shot. Indiana gets it out. Indiana can't control possession. They have it now in their D zone. They chip it out to neutral ice. Jack White trying to get it in. Puck intercepted by Rivera. He scores! Jordan Rivera, please, please, please. What a goal. As tenacious as a Chihuahua, Jordan Rivera steals the puck and roofs it high glove to tie the game. Ladies and gentlemen, we have another barn burner against two evenly matched teams here.
That's goal by Rivera. No assist at 8:32 of the third period.
Just above 8 minutes remaining, Indiana wants a penalty on the hit from Tim. Another blocked shot by Brandon Stabnik. That's at least two for him tonight. Indiana in their own zone. A great breakup by Indiana. They're going to come down 2-on-2 here. Some strong back checking by the Wolverines. Indiana driving wide to the middle. They score. Indiana did a great job driving wide on that play, attacking Michigan's far post, and they put in their own rebound to take the lead again with 7 minutes and 45 seconds remaining. I mean, Tyler Burns with an opportunity. Puck goes high. Here's Indiana now coming in 4-on-2. Indiana defended by Dante Munger. Munger gets the puck now and takes offense into his own hands. He gets puck deep and continues his own pursuit. Stolen by Rivera. Indiana. Here's Cody Nielsen now. Moves it over to Jack White. Tipped into the zone by Nick Leiter. Nick Leiter on the pursuit. He finishes his hit and is grabbed by the referee. No penalty. Grabbed by the Indiana player. My fault. The referee did not grab Nick Leiter. Let me correct myself. I got a little too passionate. Long shot by Morgs. Good opportunity. Shane Hollander on Indiana. Face off, kept in the zone. Jack White keeps the puck in. Puck is kept in by Liam. Indiana takes control now. Here's Indiana. They're trying to go wide. Morgs takes a spill, but Vare is there to recover. Morgs wheeling it around. Here's Jack White now behind the net. He rims it over to Fitzgerald. Indiana at the point, the long shot deflected, and they score again. It's number 20 on Indiana. The long shot was blocked, and the rebound was put in by Indiana. They're going to take a 2-goal lead with 5 minutes and 30 seconds remaining here. I'm in a huge play by Indiana to extend the lead.
Indiana goal scored by number 20, Jake Rock.
Good shot by Tim over there.
Number 9.
Here's Indiana on a 3-on-2.
Chambers and Grimes come to goal 5:30 of the third period.
Here's Asher coming up 2-on-2 for the Wolverines now. Asher drives wide. Carp got taken down behind the play. I didn't see exactly what happened there. Indiana skating up now. Indiana offsides. And we get a stoppage of play here. 4 minutes, 52 seconds. Face-off won by Carson Lloyd with help from Blake Feinstein. Carson Lloyd battling. Help from Tyler Burns. Burns keeps it in. Shot by Will. No traffic in front, unfortunately. Face off. Wolverines get a shot. Stick saved by the goalie. Carson Lloyd with it off the cycle. Quick shot by Tyler Burns. Burns now moves it up to Carson. Curl and drag. The shot's blocked. Some fighting now. The refs will let them play on. Tyler Burns comes across the ice to rub out the Indiana player. Here's Dante Munger, one-on-one. What's he gonna do? Puck's poked away, but Cody has it now. Cody Nielsen, assistant captain out of California. Nick Leiter, the centering pass doesn't go through. Cody with it now. Moves it down to Rivera. A sliding cruiser blocks the play. A quick shot by Jack White, saved by the net of the Indiana goalie. Morg sends it down low. Indiana, puck picked off by Riv, but there's no one to center it to. Indiana coming down with some speed. The pass across, it goes wide. Cody Nielsen moves it over. Here's Morgs now. Tries to pass across, it's intercepted. Indiana's gonna dump it in far corner. Indiana up to Griffin, up to Cody. Cody with a nice move. Pass a little too far in front of Riv. Chara D to D. Here comes Indiana, the high chip. Puck stalls. Here comes Michigan on a 2-on-1. Here's Morgs. Backhand forehand, great save! A spread eagle saved by the Indiana goalie off of a breakaway from Morgs Rothstein. Battling along the boards, Indiana's gonna try to chip it out. And they do. Some physical play here, some pushing and shoving, and penalties here against both teams. And a fight in front of the camera. A broken stick from Morg Rothstein. Morg is gonna need to go get his stick. Morgs gets a new stick from the bench. And they give them coincidental penalties. 2 minutes remaining here. Wolverines need 2 goals right now. The goalie's pulled. Indiana's gonna shoot it down.
There is a Michigan and Indiana penalty on.
Here's Asher. Michigan with 6 skaters on the ice. Asher coming in wide. Asher sends it around. It goes to Jack White. Jack White, a long shot blocked. Indiana with it now, trying to get it out, trying to get the empty net. They shoot it down, and it goes in.
Penalties.
Indiana scores. And that might ice the game here. 6-3 is the current score right now. A minute and a half left. Indiana sends their seniors on the ice. Face off won by Indiana. They center it up to the middle.
Indiana
Puck's chipped down.
Number 17.
Will Friedman
Lucas
chips it.
Number 17, Matthew Schmidt. From number 27, Isaiah Byron. That's Schmidt from Byron.
Puck stolen by Indiana. They're going to have another opportunity here. Wolverines.
134.
Puck's bouncing in front of the net. Goes to the side. Hayes Millam.
Play in this third period.
Puck gets cleared to the point. Indiana goes D to D. Indiana in the corner now. 50 seconds remain. A long shot goes in. And that's going to extend the score to 7-3 in favor of Indiana. Long shot from the point sails through. "30 seconds remain. Nick Leiter hard on the forecheck with a big hit.
Indiana goals score by number 13.
Not sure if that's the right move near the end of the game. Of course, everyone just wants to finish this game off smoothly. But Nick Leiter battling to the end, it's very commendable. And there's an icing against Indiana, 12 seconds left. Lots of friendly words spoken from the benches right now. Indiana wins the face-off, and they're just going to hold it for the rest of this game. 2 seconds, and that'll do it. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining us. Final score 7-3 in favor of Indiana. We hope everyone has a safe and fun rest of the weekend. Thanks for joining us.
Fans, we thank you for coming out tonight and
Have a good day, everybody. Bye-bye.